this pot, I've got columbine that's growing. There's a little bit of diatomaceous earth to keep the grass growing with the leaves until they get bigger. Now, last year I also had planted columbine, and it was growing for a little while, but then the grasshoppers got to the leaves, and that was that. So this year I'm gonna let the columbine have a fighting chance to take off. And speaking of flowers, these are dwarf blue cornflower over here that I grew from seed, and this is a cactus flower, zinnia. Well, it's two of them that I've already got sprinkled, and I'm gonna plant them in a minute. I'm noticing little holes, and I don't know if they're snake holes or if they are frog holes or what kind of holes they are, because I have not seen any signs of mice since this past winter. And you can see I've got some I forgot what kind of kale this is, and I've got mustard greens. You can see a sunflower growing there in these pallets. But yeah, the kale is mixed with mustard greens, and you can see over there the chickweed is growing back. I might have to pull some more of that. And I've got some black-eyed Susans that are coming back up from last year. This marigold, this one lone marigold, has bloomed. Some of this stuff, I don't really know what to do with it. Look at these holes. These holes weren't here 2 days ago. But some of these pallets I've got soil in and seeds from last year that were just kind of on the ground, because none of these were filled toward the end. And now they're coming back up. These are mustard greens. You can see I left a lot of the stems and the seed stems from last year when they flowered. And so they're all coming up right here, which I kind of wanted this to be that area. But there's also weeds mixed in. I'm wearing gloves mainly because, number one, I don't want to get my hands dirty. But number two, I'm not really sure what some of the soil might have had, what am I trying to say? Some of this soil might have had some kind of hormones added to it. I tried to start Sunflower Road last year, about this time, and ended up digging up 2 baby turtles. So this year, we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm just showing you guys right now this bed. It's one of the beds that Ed brought to me. It's wood. It's lasted one season, or toward the end of the other season. Here is mustard greens and kale. I have toned down the peppermint forest. I'm trying to get it back into a smaller area, which, I shouldn't have let it get this far, but I didn't really care toward the end of the season. We were fighting so many bugs, it was ridiculous. So the way that I've been doing it is I've been finding, the peppermint, and if I can't pull it up, because of, it's so small, then you pull it out, and it literally is a vine, and it's going from, place to place. I try not to pull too much of it out at once, because earthworms are underneath there, and I don't want to, rip the worms out of their homes. So I've been really gentle, and you can see that the peppermint's taking advantage of my kindness. But anyway, when it starts to flower next season, what I'm going to do is just take the stems out and not let it get to seed, so that I don't have so many new peppermint stalks growing.